Hi everybody, welcome to this video. Today I'm going to give you a bit of a tour of my book setup. Currently I have a bunch of shelves and stuff in a bedroom that I occupy, and I'm just making the most of the space that I can do. I always kind of frequently sort out everything, but yeah, let me show you what the go is in my current setup. So I'm just going to go over here. So first up we have this set of shelves here, which is near my doorway. So down the bottom I've got my TBR jar, Thoughts in Action. I've got like book sleeves and book bags and stuff. In this section here we have books that I have read of series or November, December 5-star reads. So yeah, they just kind of hang in there until I finish the series or display them or what have you. This one here is where I keep the books that I have read for the current month, so you can see a few there. I also have read a couple of arcs in January too, but I'll cover that in my January wrap up when I do that. But yeah, that's where that hangs. And then up the top here I have my indie published authors for Australia, a little shelf area for those guys. Sometimes I do put them on my display shelf, which I will show you in a moment. However, they're mainly just hanging here for January. So I've got a couple displayed up the front, and then up the back I just have all the other ones hanging there. So as you can see, I like Alison A. Andrews stuff. This is a Christmas one. There is also Shayla Morganson and Mads Rafferty, and there's also M.L. Jewell and Kate, and also Maria. So a lot of signed editions and stuff hang in here as well, because I have met a few of these authors in 2025, which is fun. So yeah, they just hang here, and I switch over like the display ones, or I put them on my display shelf depending on what I am displaying at the time. Talking about my display shelf, we may as well head over there next. So if we come over this way, it's the corner of my bedroom. So you'll notice this area here, it's kind of like my entertainment area as well. So on my display shelf, this is what I currently have. We'll run through it, of course. So up the top here I have the first Dungeon Crawler Carl book, if I'm still working my way through the series, up to book 4 I think. Great fun series. Then I have a gift that I got last year for Christmas with Evie's library on it. It's so cool. So I definitely had to display that. I also got a book nook as well, which I'm currently putting together, so I'm planning to put it next to this. I then have some of my sparkly books, Stone and Glass and Assassin's Blade, that I did in last year in 2025, and also Caravel as well that I blinged up. And then we go down and we have Carissa Broadbent's vampire series. I've got one book to go, and then of course this year's new release as well. So I just started to display those. And then down the bottom we have the Fourth Wing series down there with my little dragons. Over this way, I've just got like other entertainment things, but I also have my bookish framed quote there, and then I've got my TBR card next to that. with books wrapped, which I'll change obviously so it's full of wrapped books for the February TBR. And hanging up here are the books that were on the January TBR. There's 2 over on my bedside, which are my current reads. Whatever doesn't get read, if they're part of my 26 list or a challenge or something, they'll get wrapped back up. And then I'll just pick more off of these shelves over here, which is my TBR pretty much. Which is never ending. Yeah, so we have like double stacked books pretty much in all these cubes. So I've got like fantasy series and like duets and stuff there, and one single actually with, and then we have like more fantasy in this section. Some of the spines I have put out. I should probably put alchemized the other way too. So yeah, like there's stuff back there as well. Turn this over while I think of it, because we need to see the awesome picture. That's better. Yeah, so things do get crazy, so sometimes I do need to stack books like that until we do a sort out every now and then, or put them on the TBR cart, which I need to organise actually for next TBR. So some of these will go onto the TBR cart to fill it up. Yeah, so double stacked again on another fantasy shelf, so I'm a big fantasy person now. And then obviously that lot is fantasy as well. Down in this section is like all my mystery books. So you've got a lot of Frida books, you've got some other ones as well. Yeah, so that's like my mystery section. And then we have like romance section. These ones are all new. Pretty much. Yeah, it's like stacked as well as I could for now. This one is a bit of a mix. It's got like romance and fantasy on this one here, so it's a bit of a mix, this shelf here. Yeah, and then this one is mainly fantasy. So yeah, I have a lot of books on my TBR obviously. Oops, sorry, I showed my other area. Yeah, so on my bedside I do have a couple of books as well, obviously. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys my setup. I'm always sorting and juggling things because I only have so much space around me. Just put my image up again in a minute. Just turn around, sorry. That's better. That way you guys can't see me. Yeah, so I'm always juggling things around and sorting things out, and then obviously stuff from my TBR shelves is going on my TBR cart now since I got that, and books I read obviously going over to the red shelf over there. And yeah, I do change my display shelf like every 2 or 3 months just for different stuff hanging on there. So at times I do put my indie authors on there as well. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a bit of a tour because I actually haven't done it before. So yeah, I thought it was good for the new year to do it. Yeah, the next video after this one, I'll show you my reading journal and chat about my challenges and goals and stuff like that in that one. So I'll catch you all then. Bye.